Hello, hi. This is my favorite tea mug. Yes, and Tabiamin Chatita Massagensly. Welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry I've been away. I've been trying to figure out what exactly I want to do with this channel. I think I have a fair idea, so over the next few weeks you'll see. You may notice that there's something different about me today. I got braids. After a year and a half of having my hair cut like really short, so I decided that it was time to get back into braid life. So here I am. These were done by 3 of my 4 roommates, so I didn't go anywhere to have them done, and more importantly, I didn't pay any money. For those who are new to my hair journey, after 4 years of growing my hair out, you know, after SHS, I cut my hair. So the very last set of braids I got were in September of 2018, and then in December of 2018 I shaved everything off. So I went from this huge afro, you know, like down, not really down my back, but then, you know, long enough for me to say, oh, it's up to my back and feel myself a little bit, to this cute short cuts with the aboys that your moms tell you not to do. Yeah, I did those. It was so fun. I did that. So I had my afro, I did the short cuts, and then I started growing it out again in July of last year. Yeah. And in August of this year, I decided it was time to, you know, take my protective styling to the next level and get some braids. You may be wondering why I cut my hair. Maybe you're not, but I'm gonna tell you anyway, because that's just how I am. I cut my hair mainly because I wanted to try something new. You know, there's nothing really new with hair, but then there's always something new with the way you as an individual style it. So I wanted to try having short hair on my own terms, because the first time I had like actual short hair was because I had to go to school and it was necessary for me to cut my hair according to, you know, school regulations or whatever. So I wanted to try like the boys, I wanted to try the dye jobs. I didn't do the dye jobs because the shock factor was going, you know, when you want to do something to like really shake your parents. It didn't work for me, because by the time I started suggesting it seriously, they were like, ah, okay. I was like, nah. The next reason was that I think I wanted to start my natural hair journey again, and this ties into having had, you know, short hair the very first time, not of my own free will. So far I haven't done anything really extravagant in my hair, just low manipulation styles. Like for the past 6 months, my hair has been in cornrows for a whole month, and then at the end of the month I take the cornrows out, wash, you know, condition. Not really deep condition, because I find that I've become a bit of a lazy natural, and I'm okay with that. As long as my hair is healthy and protected, I don't really mind. I think one of the things that I've really enjoyed thus far in this like new journey is that I've gotten a chance to rediscover the different textures on my hair. Like on the perimeter, it's super fine, the curl pattern's loose, and then over here it's like Dade Kucha ni like Ashiyagbo and I wore Igmi, and there's nothing you can do to, you know, properly moisturize it so that it does the wake. That's what my hair feels like on the crown of my head. So running my fingers through it and just not having too much hair to work through to feel all those different textures and figure out what works on each portion has been very interesting. I think I'm going to remain a lazy natural, but I've been looking at some stuff from Olaplex. Like, it's a hair care system which you would think only works for like Caucasian hair, but I've been seeing a few black hairstylists saying that Olaplex works well on curly hair. So maybe after I take these out in December, I will try that out. Another reason I cut my hair, honestly, was to confirm to myself that I'm a bad bee in all forms, period. Afro, short hair, aboyo, chopped up, I'm fine, you're fine, we're fine, it's all good. Okay, so the last reason that I cut my hair also ties into having to cut it the first time for school, right? So I know that at least for me and in my school, when it was time to go home, you would have everyone very, very excited. Why? Because, you know, they have a little growth, and when they go home, they're going to texturize it, you know, to relax it, to braid it, to get a weave, you know, anything to differentiate themselves from who you would consider as a little child, because you've cut your hair, right? So I think after school, I still had that mindset that the only way I can really be beautiful as a grown girl, as a grown person, was if I, you know, had long hair, and not just the braids, but then my natural hair under my braids, under my weaves, under my wigs was long, right? Because it means that there's nobody telling me to chop my hair off. There's nobody, you know, controlling what I do with my hair. It's just me, maybe my mom, but mostly me. Me cutting my hair was also a big part of me understanding that, you know, you're beautiful at all stages, and it was a way for me to evolve my understanding of, you know, my beauty as related to my hair. Because I also found that when it was time for trims and stuff like that, I would be so apprehensive, because there has been so much emphasis on, you know, retaining length, to the point where some people even overlook the health of their hair. So yeah, you have some long hair, but the majority of your hair is busted, it's broken, it's uneven, it's unhealthy, it's dry, it's brittle, you know, split ends about the whole town. Just not the best hair care culture. So me cutting my hair and having time to just be free of that, and also appreciate my big ass head my big ass gun head was fun, because it helped me evolve my understanding of my beauty and beauty in general, which I can understand if that's not the case for everybody, but then I think for quite a few of us that's the case. So when I shaved my head, nobody was very happy with me. My dad laughed at me for wearing wigs more, because he was like, if you knew you wanted long hair, why did you chop your hair off just to go and buy somebody's hair? Because I can. He was excited when I showed him my small waves, because, you know, little victories or whatever. But that's how he reacted. And my mom was understandably upset, because I'd been growing my hair out for 4 years, and, you know, shea butter, argan oil, castor oil, all those things that she would help me get, or she would get for me and send to me. She said they had all gone down the drain. And that was, I felt a little dramatic to me, but I'm also the one who has no regard for length retention, so I really can't say anything to her. So when I decided that I was gonna grow my hair out again, she was like, okay, trying not to be. She didn't seem very interested, but after I started growing out my hair again, I would do my length checks and send like her videos and pictures of where my hairs are right now, and she would be like, her excitement slowly started coming back. And these braids that I got done, she was very excited about them. Yeah, I think me cutting my hair was also a very interesting point in my, you know, relationship with myself and with my mom. Not in any hideous way, right? So the way I understand it, when you're growing up, like from being a little kid, before you learn how to take care of your hair yourself, your mom is the one doing it for you, right? After a while, she will leave you alone to do it for yourself. So that kind of confirms to you that you're a big kid, and you can, you know, you are trusted with the responsibility of caring for your own hair, right? But that's always under like someone's supervision. So me being able to cut my hair and style it the way I wanted, whether or not she was happy with it, you know, I would always do it within reason, but then the fact that I was able to do it the way I wanted confirmed to me that, like, at some point in your life, the things that our parents say become opinions and not instruction. I think the last thing I want to say is, if you are considering cutting your hair, do it. Cut it. it'll grow back, I promise. It might take a while because some of us have like faster growth cycles or whatever, but it will grow back. If nothing at all, it's just another lesson in patience and consistency, right? Because you have to consistently nourish and protect the hair if you want to have the healthy, nourished, long hair that you want. Whether you remain natural and heat free, or you remain natural but then you heat train your hair, or you relax your hair or diet or whatever, you taking your journey from the top once again gives you a chance to relearn what your hair needs, observe very closely like the adjustments that you need to make from your previous routines, and you know, adjust it to what's fit for your new hair. You have the chance to relearn what your hair needs and try out new things when there's relatively less to lose. I say that because if your hair is short and something happens, like you can wash it out or like treat the hair, and you won't need too much products because it's less hair than it would be if you still had like your long hair. You also have an excuse to try out hair adornments that don't center length or volume, right? So when I think about that, I think of scarves, I think of turbans, maybe even like your do-rags, because do-rags are accessories now, right? Your wigs, you know, everything else that I haven't mentioned. Like it's a good time to really explore different looks while you're protecting your hair. So yeah, cutting your hair is worth the journey, I promise. In the meantime, learn and relearn what it is to take care of your hair. Understand what kind of hair you have, what it needs, and do your best to provide it, okay? Because that's a surefire way to get the results that you want. And then you can rejoin Braid Gang after 2 years and shock everybody, just like me. Thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome rest of the week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.